yeah, back to Bob here. Anyways,
So as in the beginning of the episode, as they're walking over to the church to find Gabriel, we see this little love connection thing with Bob and Sasha.
yeah,
Yeah.
I almost would have left that out. I guess I forgot about it. Anyways, go ahead.
But that's the point of Bob dying, because it's so dramatic, because now they found love, and then it's like, bam.
Love in this shitty place, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so we see this little cute relationship starting, and that's all cute and... Anyways, and then after we meet Gabriel, we go to a grocery store? Or what is it?
Yeah, they go to, I think it's a grocery store, and it's got a hole rotted in, and there's water in the basement, and they go down there to get supplies, and a whole bunch of zombies kind of get loose, because Gabriel's a dickhead, and he kind of gets all, oh my god, I seen someone that I knew, and, you know.
Well,
I think it was his wife or something, or girlfriend or whatever.
Originally, I assumed it was somebody that was, like, very close to him, and then we later find out, I think at the end of the episode, it shows a picture of him and, like, his girlfriend or his wife, and that's the exact same zombie that was trying to eat his brains.
And you actually see in the trailer, too, that zombie. Yeah, you do.
I didn't watch the trailer.
Yeah, I watched it like a billion times.
Anyways, not everybody has time for that. So anyways, yeah. So we do get to see this kind of weird screenshot where we're like 99.9% sure that Bob just got bit, like, somewhere around his chest, and then whatever, he just,
but they play it off like nothing happened. Yeah. I knew he did because not
even a scream or anything out of Bob. Just like, oh yeah, we kind of saw the zombie come a little close, and that was it.
Well, it was that half body that came out of the water, right, or whatever. Remember,
Was it the one that jumped out?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, I at this point I'm like, okay, he's playing off like he didn't get bit, and right away I figured it out that this was basically the Dale story. They took, because Dale's dead already, but the Dale story from the comic book. Dale gets bitten, he's gonna do his whole thing, and then you see Bob crying at the end of the episode, and I'm like, yep, he's Dale, and he's gonna get abducted. Yeah, he gets abducted. And the whole thing plays out exactly like the comic book. And
except Danny didn't want. Oh, that's me. Dr. Dead.
Yeah, Danny, Dr. Dead.
Yeah, we'll do that. Danny. No, wouldn't it be Dr. Danny Dead?
Yeah, it don't matter.
Whatever. Anyways,
Yeah, you don't want to read the comic book.
Because I don't read the comic books. I wasn't expecting Bob to get abducted. All I was pretty sure was that Bob did get bit. That was it.
Okay, here's something that's kind of interesting. You know when you're telling that story about polar bears and them eating their young? I'm totally sure that was from the comic book. Because a polar bear will eat its young, and it can live another day and have more bears. Baby bears.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, I also heard today that was pork they were eating. And it was actually good tasting meat that they were all eating when they were eating Bob's leg or whatever.
Yeah, with most of the scenes when the zombies are eating human flesh, it's usually either ham, put in vinegar for a long time, or like it's always pork that they're eating.
Oh, so they do treat it then, obviously, with vinegar.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, okay, how can they eat this raw stuff and not have all these actors going, oh my god, I got worms.
Well, and then they're real zombies.
Yeah.
And, gonna jump back to season 4, when Lizzie was feeding the,
Mussies?
Yeah, the mice to the walker that was on the railroad tracks. It's actually a, it's basically like a tube of Jell-O, just dressed up as a mouse. So that's zombie. Yeah, it was just eating grape Jell-O, so.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of interesting all the food that they eat for, like, the meat, or the whatever.
Rick, when he bites out the biker-like guy's neck there, in that really horrible scene where Carl's gonna get butt raped by that fat guy. Or, yeah, he's fat in this. He's skinny in the comic book, but it's a fat guy with a knife in this one.
Whatever.
Anyways, when he bites out his neck, it's chicken too, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I wish I would have the fork or something like that. That's what Andrew Lincoln said. Anyways.
Back to Bob.
We're gonna get through this. Trust me, just hang with us. episode 3, right? That's where we're at?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, episode 3, wow. Okay, this is completely different from the comic book, and I actually was kind of a little fearful. I thought someone might die, because in the comic book, they go and hunt down the hunters, I mean, Dale gets dropped off, and then the whole thing happens kind of the same way, but they go out and find the hunters, and then they find the hunters where they're at. And they twisted it, and the hunters actually go into their camp while they're there, and totally terrorize them. But I loved it because there was a sense of fear there, and then all of a sudden it's like, you guys fucked with the wrong people. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, put your shit down. It's like, oh well, and I love that the ending thing is like, well, you could have shot us. There was a reason why you let us live. It's like, yeah, I didn't. Or what did you say? I didn't want to waste the bullets.
Yeah, basically.
Didn't want to waste the ammo.
Yeah, and then also he kept his promise from episode 1.
Yeah, with the
machete.
The machete. Yeah, if you guys don't remember, they were at the thing, and Gareth was bugging him what was in his sack that he buried there outside of Terminus, and he says all this stuff, and a machete, which I'm gonna kill you with, or whatever.
Yeah.
And that brings us up to pretty much episode 3, right?
But I would like to point out that I believe at the end of episode 2.
Oh, yeah, and the Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl and Carol.
Daryl's back for sure.
I think Carol was like on night watch or something, and then Daryl went to.
And then the car that took Beth drove by.
Yeah, so they hijacked a car.
And then they took off after it.
And then we don't see anything.
And then at the end of episode 3, Daryl runs into Rick or Michelle after she finds her sword, right?
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Okay, guys, come out," or guys, I don't remember. And this is my prediction on that. I think it's Beth and Carol, or it's Beth and someone else, because.
But he said Carol, come on out, so I'm expecting Carol.
Oh, did he say Carol? Okay. Yeah. Either way, I think either it's like, okay, guys, we know where she is, or they're gonna jump right back into Beth's story. It's Beth, right?
Yeah.
And then it's gonna show their whole escaping situation with Daryl, Carol, and.
I think it's definitely gonna be a Beth
episode next, yeah.
Number 4.
Well, there's no way that they can't do that. So.
Yeah, you can't just leave us like that, like how Daryl and Carol left us. It's hard.
You just can't do that to us. So, anything that you want to say? I mean, I think we covered pretty much everything in these last 3 episodes, and they were a great 3 episodes, and we're looking forward to the next 6, I think, that are left. Is it 8 that they do? It don't matter. 8 per half a season.
Half season. Aw, half season.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. No! Not over Christmas break! Yeah, actually, it's like a whole bunch of months to cut it out for. And they did that with Breaking Bad too, and that was so sad. So sad.
I honestly don't know what to think of Gabriel. Just saying.
I don't know. He could just die anytime. He's not important to me. And it's so mean saying that about a priest, but it's like, dude. I mean, you just, who they can bring in. Morgan can catch up to them, which Morgan actually shows up in the first episode. Morgan from the very first episode of The Walking Dead, the black guy and his son. The son dies. Anyways, Morgan can show up and the priest can die. He can be the black guy that lives. As horrible as that just sounded.
If there's a specific black guy to live, Morgan is that one.
Yeah, and Tyrese. I like Tyrese too.
Well, Michonne is black too, and so is Sasha.
I'm just kidding.